And we are going to begin the breaking ground with some big breaking update that we are getting for you. And this one is from Karnataka. Big story that we have right now is that Karnataka Congress Mantri, who is believed to be a Siddaramaiah loyalist, Satish Jarkiholi, has once again raked up KPCC president issue. He talks of a note or resolution signed by Congress General Secretary KC Venugopal, which spoke about a change after the Lok Sabha elections. Further adds that the party needs someone who can completely focus on party activities. He also adds that there is chorus naturally for him to become, as he is from a specific community. Let's listen into what he said.
ಹಠ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಠ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಠ ನಾನೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ನೀನೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಮ ವಾದ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ನಮ್ದೇನೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಇದ್ದವ್ರನ್ನ ಮುಂದುವರಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹೊಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟದ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅವ್ರು ಇರಬೇಕಾ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಬರಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಅದು ಮೇಲ್ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದೀವಿ, ಮಂತ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆದೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಪಕ್ಷ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರದು, ನಮ್ದು ಒಬ್ಬರದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಒತ್ತಡ, ಅದು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಿಜಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡೋರು ಬೇಕು. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ 23ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಏನೋ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಆದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವಾದ ನಮ್ಮ. ಹಂಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ಒಂದು ನೋಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ರೆಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. KC ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ನೋಟ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ MP ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆದಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರ ಅಂತಾರ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಸಮ್ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ದು ಸಲಹೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಕೆಲವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಹಿಂದ ವರ್ಗದಿಂದ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ.
And my colleagues Imran as well as Deepak, tracking the story very, very closely, are joining us live right now. Imran, to you first. Imran, till now it was about perhaps a change in the, position of the Chief Minister of Karnataka as to who will be the next Chief Minister. There was fight over that particular issue. But now it seems that over the KPCC post also there is some kind of infighting that has now started.
Well, the important part is the breaking of the news which Satish Jarkiholi spelled out today, that there is a note signed by KC Venugopal. There is sort of written understanding between the all the players here, including the Chief Minister, the party president post, DK Shivakumar, KC Venugopal and others, that as soon as the Lok Sabha election happens, there will be elections for the party president post. And referring to that note, the Satish Jarkiholi, the senior minister who had also contended for both chief minister posts in the past and also for the party president, spells out that the Venugopal should implement the note which he had written about, and which Venugopal is duty bound by the note which says that after the Lok Sabha elections that there will be a party president will be changed. And referring to that, he said that there should be a change of party president. All the lower level, everybody is in agreement that the party president should change. Now it's up to the high command to take the decision, and they should come clear on this subject whether they are changing or not. Ultimatum given to high command by the Satish Jarkiholi, very clearly saying that it's time for high command to take a decision on the post. As a note says that there cannot be two posts in the same position. Either you can be a minister or you can be president of the party. Now the DK Shivakumar is both president of the party and also the minister, urban development, Bangalore urban development minister. He should relinquish one post. And whereas him is concerned, he says that he is willing to give up the party, he is willing to give up the minister post to be the party president, as he belongs to the Ahinda community, and there is a pressure within the community. Someone from the Ahinda community should become the party president post.
Right, Imran, request you to stay on with us. Imran, I'll come back to you on that point in just a bit. We are currently joined by Mohan Krishna of the BJP from Karnataka. Mr. Mohan Krishna, appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now. Your first reaction to this all-out power tussle that we are seeing in Karnataka now now for the post of KPCC president, and something that Ramesh Jarkiholi has said.
Very good afternoon to you. नाटक अभी बहुत बाकी है. Karnataka Congress is in a disarray. As Rahul Gandhi is in disarray, the Karnataka Congress is also in disarray. They have given all the reins to D.K. Shivkumar for all these days, and he has brought the party to the power, and now he is fighting for his own place. Look at the way the Congress acts and reacts. Coming to the point of Ahinda and Satish Jarkiholi and all, it's a tussle between Siddaramaiah and Shivkumar, and Ahinda has been taken the name here. How I will tell you. See, Satish Jarkiholi is ready to accept the KPCC president by sacrificing his ministership. That means there is a possibility of reshuffling of ministry. That is the air which is going on in Karnataka. The second point, the tussle between Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar has come to the peak. Now it has to be decided either way. Either Siddaramaiah or D.K. Shivkumar. D.K. Shivkumar might be asking Congress High Command whether you want me in Congress or not. That is the situation in Karnataka. And whole people, Congress followers are divided now. Who to support, whether to Siddaramaiah or to D.K. Shivkumar. Who is going to be the future Chief Minister of Karnataka? Who is going to be the future President of Karnataka? This is a confusion. Congress always likes confusion, and they are in confusion, and they are putting Karnataka as a confused state. On the contrary of all these tussles and puzzles, whole of Karnataka's development.
Interesting.
There is no thinking about the state's development and the present situation. The kind of law and order situation in Karnataka, the kind of atrocities happening over Hindus, the kind of, the bulldozership of and appeasement politics is very heavy in Karnataka. Right. It is in the peak, and this kind of hustle of the Congress, confusion Congress, is destroying Karnataka.
All right. Mr. Mohan Krishna, appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Some very interesting points, viewers, that have been made by Mohan Krishna of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and BJP clearly attacking the Congress in Karnataka, saying that Congress in Karnataka is not at all thinking about development, people of Karnataka, but only bothered about kursi, only bothered about, retaining power. And there are two camps. That's what he said. For more on this, let's now go across to my colleague Deepak Bopanna. Deepak, we have been hearing about this for quite some time now. Is D.K. Shivkumar flexing muscles? Because here, when we are talking about Satish Jarkiholi coming out and making this kind of a statement, we know that he is a Siddaramaiah loyalist.
Well, the Congress right now is left in a spot of bother with these repeated comments that's coming in. We had Mr. Randeep Surjewala, who was in Karnataka. He held a couple of meetings, even was a part of the Congress Legislative Party meeting. One clear instruction here was put the party before your personal ambitions. Don't make statements that dent the image of the party or put them in a spot of bother. But that's exactly what's happening just a day after, he leaves back to Delhi. Mr. Satish Jarkiholi here in the past as well has spoken about the position of the KPCC president, his supporters, and he has, of course, spoken about the position. We've had K.N. Rajana. We've had multiple other leaders, ministers who've been making comments. As far as Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is concerned, he has said everything is up to the High Command. Here, Mr. Satish Jarkiholi believes that there is a requirement for a change. He feels that there should be a full-time person looking after the position of the KPCC president. How the organizational aspects of the party were being managed before 2023 elections, it's not the same right now because people are busy with their ministries and the work related to that. They're not able to focus on party activities. And the request that he puts forth is is that, a person who's completely dedicated to this job should be put forth. If the High Command believes that a person can, manage both the roles, he says even that is fine. But of course, that comes as a secondary statement. But he says there is, of course, only one request from their end that, as far as managing this post is concerned, it should be one individual who's managing one post and not probably a ministry and, the KPCC post like it is happening currently. He is also, of course, like my colleague was pointing out, there is a note that is signed by Mr. K.C. Venugopal which suggested that the KPCC president would continue until the Lok Sabha elections. Now that it's over, they're saying that the High Command should clarify whether, the same person will continue or there will be a new person. And if there is a new person, there should be a consensus among the leaders. And based on this consensus, the appointment should happen. So why is this talk coming up at this level? Again, is the question that comes up, and the High Command has clearly told, their ministers and their MLAs not to, make such statements. But also what it does is build pressure on Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, who holds the position of the Deputy Chief Minister, who of course aspires to become the Chief Minister himself. From sources, what we were told in the past while the formation of the government here happened, is that Mr. D.K. Shivakumar was adamant that he will be the Deputy Chief Minister. He'll also hold on to the position of the KPCC President's post. But now with the pressure internally building, we'll really have to see how he responds.
Well, absolutely. We'll see, and also how the High Command really responds, because Imran, the High Command has been maintaining a stoic silence on what's really happening in Karnataka, the so-called power tussle that we are seeing. And now, as for this post of KPCC chief, the kind of statement that has come from Satish Jarkiholi. Imran, stay on with us, as well as Deepak. In fact, we